Good morning, my students. Okay. Inshallah, we are going to complete exercise number 1, workbook, page 17, writing a magazine article. Okay? لأن page 17. But before that, let's review some information about the previous lesson. We talked about Jesse Owens. Okay? كان عندنا article بيحكي عن Jesse Owens. Who was Jesse Owens? He was a famous sprinter. In English هو عندنا fast runner. Sprinter هو العداء رياضي. Fast runner يا عبد الله. Look at the board. When and where was he born? When and where was he born? Yes, Qusay.
He born in 1913 in Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama in 1913. Yeah. When did Jesse have to work? Or sorry, why? Why did Jesse have to work in his spare time? Yes, Adam? Because his family was poor. كانت فقيرة. Okay, again, Adam, why did Jesse have to work in his spare time? Yeah, good. So in this article, we talked about Jesse Owen. He was a famous sprinter. لأن as you know, sprint هي عبارة عن a short fast race. A short fast race. Okay, but how can we write a magazine article, yeah, Hamad? How can we write a magazine article? Right, yeah, Muhammad. A magazine article. Yalla, raise your voice. We divide the information into different topics and put all the information. أنا عندي معلومات about each topic عن كل موضوع يا صهيب into a separate paragraph. For example, paragraph اللي عندنا number 1 or A, we wrote about family and early years. Good. And paragraph number 2 or the next or B. Yes, Qusay? Yeah, you should write about first experience of sport. And the third paragraph, Umar, early successes. And finally, Adham, yeah, greatest achievements. Okay. The same exercise. أنا عندي writing يا خالد اللي هي page اللي هي this page 16 exercise number 1. يلا open your box quickly. عندنا هاي writing عندنا برضه في عندك هون an article. Okay. Okay, page 16, a magazine article. We have another article about Khadir Sayyid Achuni. Okay, we are going to read some information about this person who was Sayyid or Khadir Sayyid Achuni. Then you should complete the text using the word in the box. أنا عندي كلمات بالbox. Let's read them. Country, admire. Look at the board, ya Khaled. Records. medal, famous, team, coaches, champion, joined, number. Who wants to read? Would like to start? Come here, Qusay. Yeah, Khadir Sayed Atuni.
Sayyid Al-Juni was a
Egyptian
Egyptian
weightlifter. So he was, raise your hand, a famous Egyptian weightlifter. He was a famous weightlifter. Do you know the meaning of weightlifter? Weightlifter. Yeah, طبعا هي عبارة عن سبورت بسميها weight lifting. In English we can say weight lifting لأن هي the activity يا مهدي of lifting heavy objects. شو lifting heavy objects? Yes, معناته هي activity of lifting heavy object either as a sport، إما تكون عندي sport يا يوسف or for exercise للتمرين بسميها weight lifting. So this person, and this is the photo of Khadir Sayed Atuni. He was a famous Egyptian weightlifter. Complete reading يا قصي.
He was born in 1915 in
Cairo, yes. Yeah, good. Here, weightlifting again. Read it again.
He was born in 1915 in Cairo. He is teacher at
Shopra School, where? Stop, thank you. Sit down. So, Khadir Sayed Atuni was a famous يعني popular مشهور well-known person, famous, well-known, مشهور, famous. And he was born ولد in 1915 in Cairo. طبعا منطقة اللي هي القاهرة in Egypt. When and where was he born? When and where Khadir al-Sayyid or Khadir Sayyid Atuni was born? Yes, يا جواد. In 1915 in Cairo. Cairo عبارة هي city in Egypt. شو يعني city? Good, yeah. Good. His teacher at Shopra اسم مكان. School where weight lifting. شو يعني weight lifting؟ ايش يعني weight lifting؟ يا هم كانوا ايش؟ teachers. ايش يعني teachers؟ معلمين. which sport؟ اي رياضة؟ weight lifting. يا هي رفع الأثقال. So Khadir started practicing the sport at a very early ages. أو عندنا very early age. خلينا نكمل هون اللي هم التيتشرز اللي كانوا بشبرا شبرا سكول where weight lifting. ايش احكي لهم؟ يا فارس. كوتشز يا اللي هم كانوا مدربين. شو كانوا عندنا؟ يا معناته عندنا he was a famous Egyptian weightlifter. هو كان famous. طبعا هو جنسيته هو Egyptian from Egypt and he was born in 1915 in Cairo. His teachers at Shobra. اسم مكان شبرا يا ضياء. شبرا school where weightlifting coaches كانوا مدربين لرفع الأثقال. So Khadir started practicing the sport at a very early age. حكينا إنهم teachers كانوا معلمين أو مدرسين at Chopra School were weightlifting coaches. شو معنى coaches؟ yeah. بهاي السكول هي Chopra School بحكي لك so خضر started practicing the sport at a very early age. Why? Why do you think? Why did he start? يلا ضياء. Why did he start practicing the sport at a very early age? What's the reason? Because look at the board. His teachers. كمل يلا complete. Because his teachers. Another one Adam. يا لأنه كانوا معلمين بهذه السكول هي عندنا شبرا سكول كان عبارة عن weight lifting coaches. So he started. شلون started? Yeah, he started the sport at a very early age. Let's complete 3. He. طبعا احنا بنستخدم الكلمات بالبوكس ما تنسى. هاي عندنا عبارة عن information. في عندنا complete the text or this article by using the words in the box. Okay. He space a number of weightlifting clubs. Weightlifting clubs هي نوادي لرفع الأثقال in Cairo and started to win competitions. He what? طبعا عندك هون هي عبارة عن subject. You should put verb. Which one? Say. Yeah, joined. التحق. He joined a number of weightlifting clubs in Cairo and started to win competitions. معناته هو انضم لعدة من النوادي لمين؟ لأي رياضة؟ weightlifting. طبعا started بدأ لأنه win competition. Did he join weightlifting clubs? Yeah, raise your hand. Did he join? Did he join? انضم? Yes or no? Yes. Did he join weightlifting clubs? Raise your hand. Yes, he did. Again, did he join weightlifting clubs? Yes, he did. طبعا نحكي لك انه he joined يا آدم a number of weightlifting clubs in Cairo. In which city? Cairo. Yeah, هي القاهرة. And started to win. Started to win competitions. ايش يعني competitions؟ يا مسابقة. At the age of 21, he was a member of the Egyptian. هو كان عضو Egyptian. Yeah, excellent team. At 1936 Olympics in Berlin. معناته هو أصبح عضو أو فرد members معناها of the Egyptian team. شان Egyptian team? Yes, Egyptian team. At the 1936 in this year 1936 طبعا هو بحكي لك هو أصبح عضو من Egyptian team. He won a gold. Raise your hand. Yes, Adham. Yeah, he won a gold medal and broke the Olympic and world. No, world what? حكينا set record and broke record. هي تحطيم الأرقام القياسية. معناته أنا بحكي لك and broke the Olympic and world records. شاني broke records؟ يا إنه أنا بكون أفضل واحد the best one better than anyone. فبسموها عنا في عنا set record في عنا اللي هي عنا بسميها broke record. set record تسجيل أهداف يحرز سواء كان بسويمينج بالرننج لكن broke record يا سيف بسميها تحطيم الرقم القياسي to be the best one إنه أكون أنا أفضل واحد. After the Olympic Games بعد الألعاب الأولمبية he was awarded 3 times. He was what? Yes, Hashim? Yeah, excellent. He was world champion 3 times and won 3 gold medals. Did he win gold medals? Yes. Yes. How many gold medals did he win? Yeah, 3. حكى لك هون 3 times. هو أصبح لنا and won 3 gold medals. معناته هو 3 مرات كان هو champion بطل and he won regular or irregular? Won. Irregular. الverb won منه win. Khadir also held lots of word records and he was words. في عندك هون 1. في عندك number. شو نحكي؟ يا اللي هو number 1. معناته هو أصبح لنا إيش؟ number 1 weight lifter. weight lifter رافعي الأثقال يا علي. in the history of the sport until 1996. بتاريخ هاي الرياضة بحكي لك هو كان عندنا 1 اللي عندنا number 1. شو number 1؟ number 1 weight lifter in the history of the sport. Yeah, let's complete. 9 I him. Why? بسألك why مثلا بحكي لك why did you admire him for example? I admire him because he wanted. Shani, he wanted. He wanted to win so much كثيرا. At the Olympics in London in 1948 he was very ill. بهاي الير بحكي لك أصبح كثير مريض. He was determined لكن صمم to present his إنه يمثل دولته اللي هي مين؟ Which country? Egypt. And he almost won a bronze medal. طبعا هو فاز بالبرونز ميدال بالرغم إنه كان هو he was very ill. He was what? يلا check your answer. The next exercise, Match the headings from 1 to 4 with the paragraphs from A to D. معناته كان عندنا هاي الارتكل about خضر سيد التوني and he was a famous Egyptian weightlifter and he was born in Cairo 1915 and he won 3 medals, 3 gold medals, and he joined also. He joined. شاني joined؟ يا اللي عندنا اللي هي weightlifting clubs in Cairo and started to win competitions مباشرة. طبعا هو بحكي لك he started practicing the sport at a very early age because his teachers at Shopra School were weightlifting coaches. Yeah. Yalla, number 1. Raise your hand. Number 1. Number 1. Yalla, Ayman. Early successes. Which one? Which paragraph? Leah, paragraph B. Yes, Mahdi. Which one? Why I admire him, Leah? Paragraph D. Yes, Omar. لعنا early years لعنا A paragraph A and يا عمر لعنا later years لعنا C paragraph C. Okay. طبعا don't forget all the time you must focus on page 13 workbook because you have some vocabulary. عندنا المفردات اللي عندنا page 13 and you should study the meanings. إيش هنstudy the meanings؟ And you must know the formation of each verb: present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous. All of you, look at the board. I will ask you two questions. First, now, the first one, what do you do every day? I would like to answer. What do you do every day? Yes, Jawad? I go to school. Adam? I do my homework. What else? Yes, Mahdi? Again? Hamad? I play football. I play video games. Okay, I have my lunch. Yes. Okay, so when I ask you by using do or does plus subject verb 1, you should use present simple. What's the form of present simple? Subject, she, stop, Qusay.
Subject plus she, it, us, or us.
Yes.
They are,
I, we, they, you plus verb 1. And if you want to make negative sentences, we use don't or doesn't plus verb 1. And question by using do or does plus verb 1. So I go to school. I go to school every day. مثلا I do my homework every day. I have another question. What were you doing? Another question, yeah, ثامن. The number 2. What, ya Muhammad? What were you doing this morning? هذا الصباح when you saw ايش يعني saw your friend. Another question. Okay, what were you doing this morning when you saw your friend? You should use present simple to answer this question. Past simple or past continuous? Which one يا قصي؟ يا اللي هي past continuous plus verb 2. بكون عندنا past continuous was or were plus verb ing. and عندنا في part 2 عندنا verb 2. يلا answer. What were you doing? Yes, Adam. I was studying. Again, I was studying when I saw my friend. So all the time you should know, if I ask you by using present simple, سألتك باستخدام present simple, you should answer by using the same form. اللي هي present simple. If I ask you, what did you do yesterday? You should use past continuous, past simple. Past simple هو verb 2. You write the questions. طبعا إن دائما في عنا تركيز على الفورميشن of each verb. إيش يعني formation؟ يا مش information، formation تركيب. يا الفورم. شو بسميها؟ form. طبعا عندنا هاي عبارة عن ريفيجن سريع على ال present simple ولا ال past continuous. ضمن ال writing, for example, what did you do yesterday? I played with my friends. I studied hard. I did my homework. What do you do every day? I go to school. I brush my teeth. I do my homework. What were you doing? Past continuous. What were you doing this morning when you saw your friend? I was reading. I was studying. I was running. طبعا أنا بنعطي full answer. إجابة كاملة. تعطيني القسم الأول was or were plus verb ing. بتحط كلمة when. I بعدها بيجي عندنا verb to. طبعا إن هون دائما في نهاية الكتاب إيش عندك في نهاية الكتاب؟ هي الجرامر. Yeah. Grammar reference. You should study the form of each verb and all the time. عندنا هلا يوم الأحد إن شاء الله رح يكون الاثنين في عندك exam. You should focus on page 13. Page 13 workbook. Page 13 workbook. Yeah, you should study the meanings and you should know the formation of each verb. Present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous. Thank you for listening.